Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be reviewing and swatching the new Morphe 39S Such a Gem eyeshadow palette. This is a 39 eyeshadow pan palette that retails for $35. It's available now on Morphe's website and in stores. As you can see, it has the same layout as the 39A and Gems palette. I've said it on my Morphe palette videos that I really like this layout and I prefer a cardboard palette versus a plastic one. I'm crossing my fingers Morphe continues to make their palettes in this cardboard packaging. I personally find it's easier to store because they are thinner than the plastic ones. So obviously I'm really liking this palette. I believe this palette will be added to the permanent line since I didn't find anything stating it's limited edition. I also don't know if this palette will be available at Ulta or if it's exclusive to Morphe. I will update the description once I know something. The color story of this palette is pretty colorful with purples, pinks, and berry tones. This palette has a mixture of mattes, shimmers, silk toppers, and a pressed glitter. The middle row is so beautiful in person. Well, actually the whole palette is. I wasn't wowing when I first saw pictures of this palette on Instagram. I feel this is the type of palette you need to see in person because the camera doesn't do it justice. The middle row are 7 toppers, which are silky glittery eyeshadows that can be applied on top of another eyeshadow to add a sparkle or just change the finish. You can apply these on their own too, but they will just be on the sheer side. On the 5th row, there's the pressed glitter, which is something new to Morphe palettes, and I'm pretty excited to see more of these in their future palettes. So out of the 39 eyeshadows, there's 14 mattes, 17 shimmers, 7 toppers, and 1 pressed glitter. So when I did my swatches, I did have some issues with some eyeshadows. One eyeshadow is called Dazzle Limb. It felt that it was pressed a bit too much, that it was hard to swatch it or grab eyeshadow with the brush. I had to layer the eyeshadow maybe 8 times to get a good swatch, but now I can only get a sheer shimmer swatch out of it because it's pressed down a bit too much. For the rest of the eyeshadows, they all swatch good and are pigmented. I recommend using a finger application for these shimmers for a better payoff. And if you have to use a brush, I would recommend using a wet synthetic flat shader brush. For the mattes, I was happy to see that all of the mattes were soft and pigmented. All swatched and blended smoothly without any issues except for the 2 eyeshadows, Make It Rain and Grape Minds, which swatch a bit patchy. The good thing is that they did perform good when I tested them with the blending brush, so all mattes blended out without any issues and they were buildable. I noticed very little kick up and fallout. For the pressed glitter, the formula felt dry and it's more glitter than the actual gel. It's soft to touch and it was very easy to transfer using a clean dry finger. So overall, I really like this palette. Like I said, the pictures don't do this palette justice, and if you like the color story, I definitely recommend it. Don't forget you can use my affiliate code online and inside Morphe stores to save 10% off. And I really hope you guys found this video helpful. Please don't forget to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys very soon on my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.